everyone. Welcome to episode 2. In today's episode, I think what we're going to do is we're going to try to get our equipment bought and maybe get all this straw baled real quick. I don't think I'm going to try to store any kind of bales right now, but this is money we can make. So, yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're going to buy equipment. Like I said, I'm not trying to start out with all base game equipment. Um, I just want to start with equipment that I like, but we're going to keep it very simple. Maybe like 2 tractors on the farm, maybe 3. A plow, a cultivator, um, a planter for sure, maybe a seeder if we want to mess with some seeded crops, a fertilizer spreader. Just all the basic equipment needed. We all the basic equipment we need to farm and make money. So with that said, let's jump in the store. And I think the first thing we're going to do is start with equipment. So we know kind of like the max horsepower that we need for a large tractor. We have that 4755 already. That'll be like our medium tractor. So in plows, I really like this. I don't think I want the 12 meter. I think that's just a little excessive. But I do like the 9. For the size of the fields on this map, I think the 9 will be perfect. And I do think this will be the piece of equipment we have that takes the most horsepower. This will be 320 horse required. So I think this will kind of be our basis. Color wise, I don't know, because I don't think this is going to be like an all John Deere form or an all case form. Um, let's go. Yeah, let's do it black. Black kind of fits with everything. Design color is already black. So, let's before I buy that, let's see if we have anything used. Um that we can buy. I don't really care for this cultivator. Like I said, I'm really just wanting to buy the equipment that I like. I don't see anything used. So, yes, we're going to buy this brand new, blacked out. Okay, and if you can see, we're starting with, after we have built our little farm and everything, we started with $1 million, no borrowed money. We still have $413,487 left after we bought property, built the farm and whatnot. So that's what we have to work with. So we'll purchase that. That'll be our plow and whatever we need that for. Okay. Let's see if they have anything in cultivators that I like. Um, let's look at disc harrows because we don't need 2. There's no disc out that I like right now. So that one's 7.5. Both of those are 7.5. Um, the horse I somewhat like. The K brand I do like. I think we're just gonna go with the K brand. Um, do we want to change tires on this? We have the trailer borgs, BKTs, and that's it. Let's go with the BKTs on it. No license plate, no other customizations. All right, so we'll buy that. That's only 190 horsepower required. So that covers that. I have stones turned off, so we don't need that. I have weeders turned off, so we don't need that. Like I said, we definitely need a planter. We don't need a big one. I think for what we're gonna do, I know that's only 4.5, but I kind of really like this Amazon for a base game. Um, and it does, let's see, It does take seed and fertilizer, so we're going to buy that. I'm pretty sure we're going to want to do some, seeded crops, wheat and oat and stuff like that. Grass probably. I know everybody likes the Great Plains for a starting piece. So I say, yeah, we'll just run that. We'll keep it. We're not going to change rim color. Okay, so we're going to buy that. So that covers all of that. We do need a roller, and I do have um, some mods. I have 2 mods installed for that. That one's 5.2. That one's 9.5. Do we want fenders on it? I say no fenders. What do we have? Wheel brands here. Let's see what they look like. I think I like the trailer Borgs on this one. No wheel setups on that. Okay, so we're going to buy that. So that gives us our plow, our cultivator, a seeder and a planter, a roller. We do need a fertilizer spreader for, we need to be able to do lime and fertilizer. And that's the only one we have, or both of those will do lime. Oh no, just that one does lime. Just the Breedle does lime. But does this one, this is a mod. I thought this brewery mod did lime as well. But I guess not. I thought I had seen in a video that this thing did lime as well, but I guess not. I'll have to check on that later. So for right now, we'll just run the Breedle because it does both. We are we're not gonna put the extension on it. I do like the Michelin tires on this thing, and we are gonna put the spreading unit. Actually, no, we're not, because none of our fields are that big right now, and it doesn't take that long. So for right now, we'll run this like this. We'll run it standard just with the Michelin tires. So we're going to buy that. We're not going to purchase any other equipment because I need to move equipment from the store to the farm. But I do want to look at a baler real quick just to check on horsepower. And I don't want to do baby bales. Oh, we only have 181,000 left. So we might be having to lease equipment. We might be broke before we even get any further into this series. We have the wheat we can sell, but I don't know how much that's going to help. We do need a large, there's no large tractors. We do need something with at least 320 horse, and I don't think we have any medium tractors. See, that McCormick is 310. I think 310 is the biggest horsepower we can get in a medium. So we're gonna have to look at a large tractor, and we don't even have enough money to buy a large tractor. We might have failed at this before we even get through episode 2, y'all. Um, Let me look at something because we might have to change something up here. 260 if we go with a 6 meter. Okay, so if we go to the base 6 meter, 260 is what's required. So at that point, but does that even give us enough to buy a medium tractor with that much power? No. All right. So if we stick with the tractor we have, so we can get 225 out of that. 190 on the tractor we have, 175 on that, 225 on anything we have enough money to buy. All right, so let's see if we can make this work. Where's it at? It's in, oh, nope, not power harrows. It's in subsoilers. I'm trying to remember. I want to say Mr. Sealy P had this in a video, and I think this required too much power. I know this is always a good go-to at it's only 150 horse required, and we can go 4 meters on it at 150 horse. I do have these installed. This is 5 meters at 200 horse. I do kind of like the way this little thing looks. What are the deflectors? Oh, it's like okay. So I think for right now, we're going to change this up. We're going to buy this as our plow. And we are going to come in here to our vehicles and find this, our 9 meter subsoiler. And we're going to go ahead and sell this for now. That'll be a goal for us to be able to swap over to that later. So that takes 200, 190 on that. On our cultivator, our Great Plains takes 110. Our Amazon is 150. Our roller's 100. Okay, so now that drops our horsepower requirement down to 200 max. I really want more than one tractor on the farm. Not a small tractor, a medium tractor. What do we want? I do kind of like I know everybody likes the Deutz too, and I do kind of like the old Deutz. So because we don't even have enough money to buy a baler right now, we're gonna have to lease a baler. So we're gonna put our Deutz on Michelin's, and I think we're gonna put it on rear twins just because I like the way that looks. Um, so yeah, we're gonna buy this, and we do need a weight for it also. So let's pick up a weight for that. Like I said, I've told y'all I like the 10 winkle weights. We're gonna buy another one of these, and we're gonna do it in the Deutsch green. Okay. All right, we're going to tab over to this, and here we are. We have the equipment lineup that we have purchased so far. Cultivator, planter, seeder, the roller, fertilizer spreader, and the new plow, what we're going to use as our plow. So I am going to get all this equipment moved back to the farm, kind of parked and ready to move forward from there. And I will see y'all in a minute. All right, here we are back at the farm. We have all the equipment back that we bought. Um, the roller over here, uh, the Deutz and the Great Plains is the Cedars back there. The original John Deere, and then everything we purchased to get started. No, we could not purchase a combine or a header. And we cannot purchase a baler or a pickup wagon to pick up the straw that we have out. So really with $1 million, you can sort of get started, but you can't get everything you need. Yes, I could have bought some different, maybe cheaper equipment, but I don't think it would have made a difference. Off camera, I did go ahead and buy a pickup truck, and something that I forgot to do when I built the farm is I put a little border around the farm between the farmyard and the field. So I did slow time down so I could get everything to the farm, get everything set up before we jump into September. But we do have the farm built. We have all the equipment bought. The one thing I do need to do is I want to go ahead and fill the diesel tank. That way that is done. $2,000. We'll get that full. So we have $47,761 left. So I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and sleep. I'll speed time back up to 5x. That way we're back on track with the Let's Play. And I'll do that right now. All right, 5x time. So I think what I'll go ahead and do is sleep and jump into September. And we'll compare and see if it's better to lease a baler or a pickup wagon. We may actually do a pickup wagon. It'll be easier and faster. Get the straw picked up, get it sold. We may consider selling the wheat we have in the silo, because I think our first goal is going to be to make enough money quick to buy a combine, even if that means having to pick up some contracts. Whatever. Like I said, my main goal was to see how far we could get with $1 million. This is as far as we really got with it. We bought 2 fields, we built the farm, and bought all of this equipment. So now I think we're going to see if we can quickly make the money to buy a combine, and then see if we can see how long it takes us to make back the $1 million. Just something fun to do. So I'm going to go ahead and sleep into September, and I will see y'all in a minute, and we'll see about picking up some straw. All right, here we are, September 1st. We're going to run down to the store, and I think real quick we'll just compare prices between either leasing a baler or leasing a pickup wagon. I think a pickup wagon is going to be maybe easier and cheaper all the way around, because with a pickup wagon we can just pick it up and sell it, versus with a baler having to bale and then come back around and pick up the bales. And I think a pickup wagon's just going to be a better thing to do. I'll show you in a minute. Oh Lord, there's a car coming. Oh, run them over. There we go. Let y'all experience my expertise driving. I'm just running over everything. Really not even paying attention to where I'm going. I just knew I needed to get right here to the ferry. Let's go ahead and start the ferry. Oh, shoot, you got to get on it first, dummy. Y'all, I just started the ferry and I'm sending it across, and I'm not even on the ferry. That's awesome. Bye, ferry. I wanted to ride on you. Okay, I guess we have to wait for it to get across and then call it back. So, well, while we're sitting here waiting on the ferry, let me show y'all something real quick. Um, so I did jump out of the game real quick and go into Mod Hub, and I looked at this thing. And I did actually go back and find DJ Goham's new mod video where he talked about this thing. And in his new mod video, he showed that this thing right here, if you see at the bottom, it says that it's only capable of manure. In DJ's video, he showed that this thing was also capable of doing lime, which is why I thought it could do lime. I have not tested it to see if it'll take lime. I'm gonna test that later, and I'll let you know. Or I don't know if that's a mod that he had installed. Like we had that auger wagon with lime mod in 22. I know they have a few things on PC, so I don't know if that's why in his video he showed that this thing did lime and didn't realize that it doesn't, or if it actually does and it's just not showing the lime symbol in the store. So I will check that. But I think we can, yes, we can bring the ferry back now. Now that we sent it across for no reason. So we'll sit here and do the slowest donut ever while we wait on the ferry to come back. But yes, we're gonna see about getting this straw picked up. So I tell you what, I'm gonna get the ferry back across. I'm gonna get to the store, and I will see y'all in a minute. Just curious if anybody else has noticed this, that when you're on the ferry, the engine is not running. As you can see, it's off, but it's showing me moving, and the tires are spinning. I don't know if anybody else had ever noticed that before crossing the ferry. But now that the ferry's across, all right, let's head up to the store. And we will figure out what we're gonna do with this straw real quick. Okay, let's see what we got right here. So, being this is the cheapest baler to buy, it should be the cheapest one to lease. So, if we lease this baler, it's $8,412 to lease the baler. Or if we come and look at, I do have the TARDIS mod, Omatana's TARDIS mod installed. If we come and lease this, if let's just say, let's up it to the unrealistic or the XL capacity, just to make sure we can hopefully pick everything up in one pass. If we lease this, it's only $3,500. So I think we're going to go the route of a pickup wagon. We will get hooked up to this, and we're going to head back to the farm, get the straw picked up, and get that sold. So I will see y'all here in a minute picking up straw. just about got all the straw picked up. Got one more pass. Sitting on about 107,000 liters right now, so not bad. I mean, fairly decent little pickup of straw here. I know straw isn't worth a whole lot of money, but it's money in the bank towards us buying our combine. So we'll make this last pass right here, and I kind of looked. I'll show y'all. There's not really enough difference in the price of straw, I don't think, to justify running all over the map to sell it. So we'll probably just run across the street and sell it at the farmer's market. And then we'll see what we're gonna move on to from there. I think we may actually just end episode 2 right here after we sell the straw. We'll sell the straw and return the pickup wagon, and then we'll probably end this video and we'll see what we're gonna jump off into in episode 3. So there we go. Got all the straw picked up. Let's see. Come down here to straw. Yeah, you see the animal dealer's at $37 1,000 liters, and it's coming down. The farmer's market's at 36 and it's going up. So yeah, we'll just literally jump across the street right here to the farmer's market and sell this and see what we get. We have 114,601 liters. So we'll just come right here. We may go play in the maze one day. I do believe straw sales on this side. So let's come right here. Yep, there's our trigger for the straw. So let's see what we get. $4,143. So not a whole lot, but I mean it covered the cost of leasing the pickup wagon and made a little bit of a profit. So hey, I'm good with that. So we'll come right back here to the farm and we'll just drop that right there in the middle. I'm gonna park that there for now. Lizard TARDIS loader, return. All right, and there we go. So trailer's gone, straw's picked up, farm's built, equipment's bought. So now we are working towards buying our combine. Not exactly sure which one I want yet, but we're gonna work towards it no matter what. So, but we're gonna call this video quits here, and we will pick up in episode 3, and we may try to pick up a couple contracts. We're gonna see about possibly getting our fields planted. I don't want to rush into that too much because we'll have to lease a combine to harvest them, unless we can knock out some pretty big contracts pretty quick. So, but we'll start figuring all that out in episode 3. Hope you enjoy episode 2. If you did, hit that like button. Maybe consider giving me a subscribe and a follow, and we will see y'all in episode 3.